Hello, my friends. I want to make one thing clear that I'm not trying to attack the people who protect us, for we do need people who protect us, but I'm trying to attack the people that pretend to protect us but actually protect their own corporations. There needs to be a change where instead of these people harassing people because they have to meet their quota in tickets by the end of the week, so they literally have to harass people instead of these people hiding out to try to find you doing things that what speeding or irrelevant things that are minute to the things that they're allowing to happen, because we do need a sense of safety for the without them the criminals would truly run rampant, and we don't need that because we want to live in a better place. But in order to live in a better place, we have to have better protection, and not in the way of these people aren't there. They're not there to protect you and me. They're there to protect the corporation. They're there to uphold an image in public, and that is not right. Because what are we? They get paid off of our money to sit and then target us and bother us to then go and commit the most atrocious, like wicked crimes you can imagine using our money. And I'm not saying that there needs to be no law enforcement, but I'm saying the law enforcement is not what it's supposed to be right now. Because I'm not advocating for chaos. For that would be ridiculous. Nobody wants to live in that. Everybody wants to have a semi-normal life. But what is going on is there's it is not even close to being normal. These people need to be. All I'm saying is police officers aren't above us. They are supposed to work for us. They're supposed to protect us. So why are they the most organized gang? Why are they the most intimidating people? Why are they the ones that are causing the most trouble behind closed doors? Why is it so? Why are they so comfortable that they snatch and do whatever they want to people without any even in their head? They don't even think about repercussions. Now imagine what level of security you have to have and what level of confidence you have to have in your corrupt organization to act out a majority of what you want without even thinking about consequences, without even thinking about the people that you're supposed to be protecting, that you're driving around. But really, they're just driving around hating us. They don't like us. We're different from them. They think lesser of us because they have a shiny badge. What I'm saying is public servants need to be public servants. Why do they get a hide and secret? Why do they get mad if we record them? Why? Why do they get mad if you question them? You're a public servant, dog. You are a public servant. You're not there to fucking bully people. You're there to serve people. But that's not what they do. They're there for their corporations. And it just doesn't make any sense. They're the largest gang there is. They operate across the whole United States in cahoots, from Illinois to Georgia to Florida, Tennessee, all in between. They all talk to each other. And I know, I can tell. When I was in Florida, somehow I got no license plates on my car, right? No license plates. I took my license plates off. I've been driving around with no license plates since Illinois. And then I get to Florida, I'm at a gas station, and I hear an officer over there on the phone. talking about, and he says my government name, yeah, and I started laughing. I started laughing my ass off. I'm in my car laughing. He's like, oh, he could hear me, and I'm like, damn, I do got fucking good ears. You know what I'm saying? And then he goes inside, but it's like, so with no license plate, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Well, how'd you run my name? Would you just from Illinois to Florida? You could just my car type and my whole government? No, they're in cahoots. And then guess what? They were told to not bother me because I know too much and because I can tell when they're lying. So you don't want to bother somebody. And that's the thing is these people are really not even trained. They're not even they're more civilian than me. Like locked in, bro. They have no these niggas are the worst detectives ever because they don't try nothing. They're the worst liars ever because they don't have to lie. They're the worst at everything that they do because they never had to learn to be good at it. So you can catch them up lying because they don't even pay attention to it. Like Mr. Officer Reyes was talking about, he said, this guy in the car. Oh, that's funny because that guy in the car, you shouldn't even have known that I talked to him. That wasn't he didn't have nothing to do with the situation. And the guy in the car is the one that exposed that they go and make movies. So that's how Officer Reyes let me know that he's in cahoots with the child trafficking at the North Island in Wilmington, Illinois, 60481, while they call it making movies. Because when the car pulled up, there was the girl, and I could feel their energy. This is how I found them when they had the girl and they were trafficking them from the live bait shop in Wilmington. They were following the car, and this is how I found them when the girl was over there waiting, because I could feel the children's energy. I don't know why they lock on, and I could just feel it, and they you could tell that they don't feel okay, that something is wrong. You know what I mean? But oh yeah, and then I was over here. I'm walking through the park, and there's a car right here parked, and then there's a woman and a child over here in the passenger seat, and then an empty car next to it. And then, like I said, they'll have somebody walk over, and then while everybody's at the family game, it's a whole ballpark. The kids are playing ball. Most of the parents are in on it, probably for the money, and you know what I'm saying. But it's like while everybody's at the family game, they have the one guy, and he looks the part, walking over. He looks the part, dresses like a goofy, looks like he would be playing that part. Walking over to the truck, and then once you see him, they start fumbling. They panic. He was walking to the truck to go and what I assume transfer the kid over and then drive off. But I fucking he seen me watching him and he skedaddled. And I was recording him. I was yelling at him, recording, and then the guy pulled up. Hey, what's going on? But he was a part of it. He did it to interrupt me. And then he's like, yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go make a movie. Huh? Just like that guy was going to make a movie, right? And that's what they call them. They call them movies. And that's not even the only occasion where I had them bring up movies and tell what they do. But that's just the one where the officer placed himself in the situation, which his dumbass probably didn't even notice. Because they're not good at lying, they're not good at anything. They don't know how to. Worst detectives ever. Worst human readers ever. Worse at human noticing what humans are doing because they don't even pay attention to themselves because they never had a care. You know what I mean? You could walk up to the cops and ask them, hey, how many children you sex traffic? And they'll fumble. They'll fumble. Try them. They'll fumble. You know what I mean? It's like when I walked up to the cop in Orlando. I drove up to him. He said, what's up? I say, shit, just checking on you, see what you got going on. They get confused. Are you checking on me? Yeah, I'm checking on you. Seeing what you doing. Yeah, just chilling. Are you a good cop or a bad cop? I'm a cop. Oh, okay. So you're a bad cop. You know what I mean? That was a fine line, bro. There was two options, and you came up with a third. Good cop, bad cop. Well, I'm a cop, so bad cop. And it's just like, we need more. These people run our streets, but they are the most organized gang there is. And then they want everybody else to believe that they're the good guys, but they're far from it. And all I'm saying is we need more accountability, more openness, more truth on the situation at hand. How many officers get to sexually assault people and put false charges on people and kill people and get away with it? And they don't even think about it because they get their immunity, and then they get their the union to get them. They get to keep their money. Then they just go to a different police department, and it's like, what the fuck? We need more accountability. And I don't want chaos. I don't want these streets to erupt. I don't want nobody burning buildings. I don't want nobody hurting people. I don't want nobody doing. I want better for the people, because like the people deserve better. They deserve the truth, regardless of what the truth is. They deserve the truth, and they should be allowed to discern things themselves. Police shouldn't be able to be such a low intelligent group of people in a class with such control. They're literally the most, they're not good at being human. They're not good at relating to humans. Because when you're not a human to them. You know what I mean? And it's like, it just needs to be better. There should be more accountability. If you are becoming a public servant, you should be okay with all your information being public. You should be okay with people questioning you. Why do you get mad if people question you and record you? Your job is a public servant. But they're not. They have reversed their roles from serving the people to serving corporations. They don't serve us, they serve the environment. They're there to control the environment. That's why that's what they do. They're not there to protect you, they're not there to protect me. They're there to secure the environment with each other. It has nothing to do with you or me. They're there to uphold an image. And that is ass backwards. Because what is the environment without the people? Nothing. But they took it and they ran with it the wrong way. And it needs to be dealt with accordingly. Things need to be in public for people to know and see. People need to discern on their own. And people, you know what? If the people don't care, then so be it. You know what I mean? Like, if all this comes out and then people don't care, then leave it alone. I did my part. The truth is out, and the people know about the police. But the people deserve to know about the police. They deserve to know that they're the most organized gang in America, across the whole of America, too. They deserve to know that they're not there to protect them. If you were there to protect me, officer, why are you trying to hide from me? Don't you think if I was in danger, you would want to be visible? If I was in danger and I was in public, don't you think that if I needed help, wouldn't you want your vehicle to be able to be noticed so I could be helped? Wouldn't you want me to be able to visualize you? Because if I was a character in public that people looked up to and needed, and wherever in a situation and knew that they needed help, I would make sure that they knew how to find me. Why else would I? What would I be doing if like, I don't get it? You know what I mean? Like, if my job was to help you, why would I not want you to find me? My job was to assist you in dangerous situations. If I'm able to carry weapons to save you, why would I not want you to find me? But they use those weapons to kill us. And sure, there is times where things need to be done in situations, but there is times where situations could have been handled way better. How many times have police killed people with mental health crisis and laughed about it on video? How many times have police pulled up and people are having mental health crises and these people just make it worse? And they're supposed to be protecting, but they come and they laugh at people that are going through mental health crisis. They laugh at people that are going through things in their life. They feel like killing themselves. They feel suicidal. They show up and they laugh at these people. That's not public servants. That is literally shit. It's literally like the worst scum of the earth. If you are in a whole outfit, and this outfit is to fucking protect people, that's what it's supposed to be, right? But you show up and you mock the people that need the protection. You show up and you kill the people that are going through a mental health crisis. What did you even go there for, bro? You could have sent someone else. You know what I mean? Send a team that was really for mental health crisis, not people with guns. You send people with guns to someone with a mental health crisis, and that person with the mental health crisis just needs help, not a fucking bullet to the head. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Like I said, I do not want anarchy and chaos because, like, who the fuck wants to live in that? It's hot out. Niggas won't have AC. You know what I'm saying? Niggas won't have, like, don't nobody want to live in a chaos filled world. But there needs to be change because what they're doing is going too far. They're going too far with it. Need to be accountable for their actions. They need to be able to be seen for who they are. For if you don't want to be seen for who you are, then what the fuck are you doing? For don't you know me? I don't give a fuck what you see about me or what you think about me. You know what I mean? This is me. I'm not gonna change who I am. You know what I'm saying? For anybody else. My ideas might change from time to time because I'm not even a single person. You know what I mean? Like every person, every one of you think of me as a different person, and none of those are even who I am. You know what I mean? Like think about that. Think about that. Every one of you have made me up in your head, but none of you actually know me. But everybody has made up a version of me in their head. You know what I mean? But everything that I do is I don't care. It could be public, it could be for the world. I don't care because you know what I'm saying. It's like you're literally still gonna make up a version of me in your head, and it doesn't. I don't care what that version is. You know what I mean? It might be fucking. It might be accurate. It might be inaccurate. It might be close. It might not be close. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't have to be a single point. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is there needs to be accountability. There needs to be. If you are there to help people, then why would you not want to be seen? Why are you hiding in the corner? You know what I mean? Don't make sense. We need to have more accountability and we need to have more rights for the public. The police shouldn't be there to protect fucking buildings and the environment. They're there to protect the people. Because what is an environment without people? You guys would just be patrolling empty towns. That's what, you know what I'm saying? It's like you need the people. And it's like that's why the people they deserve more a better foot in the door when it comes to this process. They deserve more knowledge and more open things about it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, look at Braidwood PD, most corrupt shit ever. When I was younger, I didn't understand it, but now that I'm older, I'm like, holy shit, they're fucking a major part of the problem. You know what I mean? The Braidwood Zoo, and then like when you're going through Route 66 and you're leaving, if you're going to Joliet, there's the signs, and it'll say elite chiropractor, whatever that shit is, where niggas pop your bones. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, and I always wondered too, like elite. They had the big ass words on there, elite, and I always thought about it. And then when I finally fucking broke through, I was like, holy shit, the signs are right there. You know what I mean? It's like right in your fucking face. But but and then it's like another one when you're going into Wilmington. It's right there, boom, elite, and then it'll have their address, and then it's got the sign. We got the rings if you got the fingers. But some people might think that, like, oh yeah, yeah, but it's like, no, understand what I'm telling you right now. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, Braidwood PD, huh? Now it makes sense when I was fucking 15 Why they used to come and raid the houses with no warrants and start arresting people. And all we're doing is we're fucking. Don't get me wrong, we're fucking kids, but we're drinking. But we were not criminals. We were not criminals. We were literally fucking teenagers getting drunk in my friend's house because his parents they got divorced and they left him the house. So it was me and my homie. Fucking, I'm like 15. He's like 19, 20, and a bunch of my other homies, and living in this fucking pretty nice house, 3 fucking story house. But because his parents left it, and then that's what we did. We didn't, you know what I'm saying? We all fucking we hung out there and we got drunk, but what? We didn't commit no crimes. We didn't do nothing. We didn't bother nobody at all. The neighbor lady used to come over and bring us food. You know what I'm saying? She'd come knock on the door and bring us spaghetti and shit. Like, bro, we didn't bother nobody. But the police would come over there and they would literally come inside. They would go inside, open the doors, do whatever they want, start arresting everybody, and say sue us later because they were that confident. And because what we're kids, we're teenagers, we don't know nothing about that process. In our head, like, yeah, we're gonna sue you, but no, we never followed through. But that's how confident they are. And it's like that's what I'm talking about. Where these people get to just go and target kids because they're drinking a little bit and start arresting everybody in the house. It's like they're fucking. It's like, bro, we're not criminals. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are you doing? You could be out there really doing shit, but they don't. They like to harass people and do what they want. You know what I'm saying? And like that's what I mean. If you're in a small town, they have to meet their quota, right? And if there's no crimes, guess what? They're gonna find people, and they're gonna make people guilty of whatever they want. Makes no sense, you know? Makes no sense. It's like now it makes sense. The Braidwood PD real makes sense, you know? It's like go to that chiropractor, go to the Braidwood PD, and then they got that thing out there too, the Braidwood Zoo with the fake animals. Probably advertising some people, you know? On the sly though, with the elite chiropractor and the rings for the fingers. And it makes sense. And then you look at it, and then you could even look into it, go online and see the townspeople fighting against these people. The townspeople are fighting against the police and the I don't know the town, yeah, like the townspeople in charge of the money and what happens in the town. They're fighting them. The whole town is fighting. Well, except the ones that are in on it, obviously, and everybody else. They just make them seem like they're assholes, but it's really they're wanting accountability and truth. And it's like is that what their job is? They're taking money. They're so corrupt and they're just doing whatever they want. And it's like, and in the process, they're just becoming fat slobs in the process. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck, bro? You're just a fucking fat slob and you just think you're the shit because you're corrupt. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you're literally the definition of pig. You know? Like, what the fuck? That literally the definition of pig. And it's like they think they're the shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they're not. They're just confident in their corruptness, and it needs to end. And we need to start anew. And I'm not saying it. All I'm saying is the people deserve better. You know? Like I said, I'm not perfect, and I don't care what you think about me. I don't. I like you though, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? You're fucking me, dog. There is no me. There is no you. There is only we. There is no you. There is no me. There's only we. And these people are fucking up the harmony in the environment. You know what I mean? It's like they don't understand because they're too slow. They don't understand the laws of nature and the laws of the universe. And sure, you operate out of love, and it's like, yeah, but what about the people that you are hurting? It's like your cover of love is not, you know, like you are hurting people, you are deceiving people, and you are doing all this for what? Because you're law enforcement? I don't know. It needs to be accountability. These people need to be held accountable. The people deserve better. I'm not saying we need. I don't want chaos. I don't want people setting buildings on fire. But there needs to be change. Why are these cops being so corrupt and becoming millionaires and having so much money that they don't even put money in banks? They just start buying properties. while everybody else is slaving. These cops sit down in their car and go meet at shops and go sit inside shops and just fucking become fat pigs together, using our taxes to then go enslave our children, to then go and lie to us, and then go and use our money, and then the money that they're using to slave the children, and then the movies they're making to get more money that they don't want to put in the bank, right? Because they know that they're too dirty, so they buy properties. And then they hire people to sit in those places that are their real jobs. But it's like, huh, how does that place have enough money to run? Look at some of the places in your environment, especially the small towns. Think about the what they are. How are you not losing money? Nobody goes in these places. Nobody walks in majority of these places. They're just fucking dumb buildings that people sit in to get more money, but nobody walks in them. They have no customers. How are you staying open, bro? How are you? You know what I'm saying? Because it's corrupt money. It needs to be a change. People deserve better. In the way that the world is working right now, and the money and the economy is not right. It is not right. These people are buying up buildings and building more buildings just to hide the money that they have, while there's people out here starving. But these people are trafficking our kids and then making movies and then selling it for money. You know what I'm saying? And it's our people. It's the public servants. It's the public servants doing that, while the public is starving and fucked up and confused. You know what I mean? Majority of the world doesn't even really know how to operate as an actual adult or as an actual human being, because the world is so corrupt, and what they teach us is just propaganda to keep you confused so you don't find out. Sure, some of the stuff in school is fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, yeah, you might use it one day. Maybe I've never met anybody that uses most of the stuff in school that we learned. Besides like the basic shit, which is, you know what I'm saying, the basic stuff. You could do that with not with fucking 12 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but they want to fill that so you don't question anything. It's like it just makes no sense. I deserve better. You deserve better. The people deserve better. We don't. It's like these people are sitting in their cars, becoming fat pigs, going to restaurants and sitting inside, being even more fat pigs to protect us. But they're really the worst ones out there. You know what I mean? They're probably worse than any gang out there, because the gangs at least have to operate within hiding. These guys just do it plain as day and no one even questions it. I'm not saying all cops are bad. And I was saying that, and I want to retract that statement, because at this point there's probably some that are just, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to. But there's some, hopefully, that just are stuck because they don't know what to do. You know what I mean? It's like, what would you do if you became a cop to be a good guy and found out that they all order pizza every day? You either think it's okay and it's normal and conform, or you just got to be quiet or end up suicide. You know? I don't know. We deserve better. We deserve to know what's going on. And because that's our money, dog. That's what our taxes are paying for, is their fancy cars. So they can sit around and be fat pigs. And fucking literally, like, bro, you literally look disgusting. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, bro? It's like, bro, it's fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's like it doesn't make sense. And it's like they'll come at you, but it's like, bro, you're like 400 pounds, dog. Like, you sit in the car all day and just eat and talk shit and traffic people. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it makes no sense. And these people, they feel like that though because of that outfit that they got on. They got on a costume. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that costume makes them feel like they could do whatever they want. And it's like, it's not that, dog. It's not that. I wear this so you don't, it's able to get my message across without you placing my identity on it. Because this isn't. I'm not doing this for me. This is not something. You know what I'm saying? This is a message. This is not something that I care. Like you can know who I am. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But this is a message. I don't want to be I don't want to be known for this. I want to be known for the message. You know what I mean? Like I don't give a fuck who knows who I am. I just fuck the world probably knows who I am, bro. Fuck, I went to the hospital the next couple days. It's fucking alien fucking hybrid DNA tested, and it's like okay. I specifically told you motherfuckers not to let. I told the hospital don't sell my blood. They thought I was oh yeah we won't do that. Then why 2 days later is it on the news that they're fucking testing hybrid DNA? If you didn't sell my blood, why? Don't I deserve? Like I specifically said not to. Don't I deserve compensation for that? That's my like. I don't know what you people are doing. You trying to clone me? You know what I mean? Like, what are you trying to do with my blood? I don't know. That's besides the point. That's besides the point. I got sidetracked. But yeah, I don't know. Just don't make sense to me. Um, and then they have the power to harass you. Imagine the power that these people have that they could follow, harass, stalk, hack your things, do whatever they want. They stole my generator. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I got to be out this room tomorrow, and it's like I don't even know what I was cool. I was cool in the tent because I had my generator, my power. But it's like now I don't even know. I don't even know what to do anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm literally just baffled. I don't know what to do anymore. Like I applied for all these jobs on Indeed, but half of them are fucking. It feels like half of them are fake. And then it's like my DoorDash didn't let me DoorDash because I got felonies, and it's like, dude, I was already DoorDashing with the same felonies that I've been had, but then all of a sudden, 1 year they just like, oh, you can't DoorDash no more, and it's like, what the fuck? These are the same charges I've been had, bro. And I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. And it's like, dude, they really stole my stuff, and I'm living. I was like in the bro, not in the woods, nigga. Not in the fucking, not in the on the side of the creek, bro. I'm not in the fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't in your neighborhood, dog. I was literally in the fucking forest, bro. Like there was alligators next to me, homie. There's literally alligators fucking like 300 feet away. Less than that, like 150. You know what I'm saying? 200 feet away in the water. And these niggas are out there stealing my shit. Like think about that. I'm really in the forest, dog. In the cut. Out here with the alligators and shit. And these niggas are still coming out here to steal my shit. Like, bro, what? Doesn't make sense. I don't understand sometimes, you know? I just don't understand. If you wanna help me with a couple dollars, you know, it's maybe if enough people help me, I could get another generator, and then you know, I'll be cool sleeping in the tent again. But it's like it's hot without my generator, and I don't got enough money to buy a room for another week. But it's like all that is besides the point. You know what I mean? Like that's like secondary. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they really stole my fucking power source, bro. Like I'm out there with the fucking alligators, homie. You know how fucking far nigga, I was in the motherfucking like, bro. You know how far in the fucking forest I was, nigga? And literally within hours they stole my shit. And then they stole the bag from my tent too. So now I just got a big ass 10-man cabin tent in my back seat with fucking sand everywhere because they stole my bag with the generator and my solar power, the solar panels. And I was like, dude, I don't know. All that's besides the point. But if you want to help me with a couple dollars, I'll put my Cash App in the link. Don't try to make this about that because I don't really care. But I have to ask. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what's going on. It's like these people like targeted me too much, bro, and that's the only reason I'm even doing all this continuously is because they kept on fucking with me. It's like I had this information, but I wasn't gonna do nothing with it. You know what I mean? But they were so nervous that they kept on fucking with me to try to make me crash out or I don't know, off myself. You know what I mean? But it didn't. It had a reverse effect because you dummies just drew the line to let me expose everything because fuck you. You want to come in the middle of the forest and steal my shit, bro? I'm living in a tent, and I was miles in that bitch, bro. Literally fucking alligators next to me, homie. And these niggas really went back there and stole my shit and probably brought it back to their nice ass house in their nice ass truck. You know what I mean? I don't know. I love you. Stay safe, stay vigilant, document everything, stay aware, stay safe. Most of all, don't be fearful of these niggas. Stand your ground. Because remember, they have a lot more to hide than you and me. I love you.